So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Me Familia 2, part of my Italian. I'm giving you five stars. I love this flick. It's a very long, 1 hour and 53 minutes. It's got some production problems. It was made for $10,000, so they didn't have a device that drowns out all the restaurant noise. A lot of Italian mafia dudes eating at the restaurant, antipasta and whatnot. But anyways, the director wanted me to interview him, and I told him that I would figure out how to do it, but I didn't figure it out. So I'm doing the movie review without him. Unfortunately, the technology is too complicated for me to figure out how to do Zoom call then upload it on YouTube. So doing it by myself, I apologize for that. But I did post the movie and the trailer in the description box. If you expand the description box, you'll see everything. And he plays a major role in this film. The director, Joe, who's also named Joe in the movie, he's one of the leaders in this mafia family in New York City. Amazingly, none of them are wearing masks, which is quite remarkable, seeing as how New York City is being run by de Blasio now, the crazed Marxist guy. Anyways, I guess the mafia sets its own rules in that regard with masking and stuff. I did see a couple masks during a hit in a Italian restaurant. Where else? And lots of CGI blood. Cool stuff. Like I said, the production value is $10,000. We like to see it at $1,000. Michael Jacobs type budget, 1,000 to 2,000, maybe 3,000 if we're talking Joe Castro. But anyways, still a pretty decent C-grade movie. Highly recommended. Check it out. So this Joe guy is getting into mafia wars with the Sicily bosses, and he's got on his production line a bunch of cyborgs to do away with all the bosses in Sicily who are trying to interfere in their business decisions. They like to be invisible, and they've been that way for decades. There's this older guy who's working with Joe, and Sicily dude doesn't want it that way, so he starts putting hits on some of the local chapter. This black dude is getting ready to take over from his friend Snake, I guess, and Snake and his whole gang gets mowed down by the Sicilians. So there's a scene at the end where he gets revenge, but he's kind of laying low throughout most of the movie. And Joe's sister gets hit as retaliation because the Sicilian boss told him to go on the shelf, and he didn't want to do that. Then he starts shooting up all the Sicilian dudes, and he's got these cyborgs. He turns his sister into a cyborg after she dies in the restaurant, and she doesn't like that, so she shoots her metal head and dies again. And I thought they were going to bring an army of cyborgs to Sicily, but the end of the movie is just this one hitman dude who works for Joe going in there and getting people, with the exception of the black dude who gets revenge on one of the guys who put the hit on his gang. He just waltzes right inside his house and chokes the guy. Forced to Kill. Michael Ironside, is that the guy from Scanners? Karate Man is back in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. Scanners, 1981. All right. Yeah, Michael Ironside played Daryl Revock in Scanners. Total Recall. I saw the Total Recall remake, but I haven't seen the Total Recall original with Arnold, your guy. So I'll have to check out Forced to Kill and Total Recall. Anyways, I think I'm done beating. Yeah, you've seen the original and I've seen the remake. In fact, that was the reason why Rambo Raff for Life booted me off his channel, because he was criticizing the remake. And I was saying, give it a chance. I want to see it. He didn't like that. So he said, get your own channel. And I did. Anyways, nice chat with you, Mr. Karate Man. I'll check out Forced to Kill and Total Recall, the original. Thanks for coming in. I didn't get to chat with the director, but I got to chat with Karate Man instead. Laters.